we can just draw the cake first. Very simple, okay? First layer, second layer, third layer, okay? A simple one. Okay, but we make a little bit 3D, okay? I think if you guys can do the 3D, okay. That's first one, and the bottom we need to do that too. Okay, it's a curve to do that. And this one will go curving too. Okay, a little bit curving, a little bit curving here, a little curving this way, a little curving this way, and a little curving here, here, curving on the top. Okay, that's easier. You can do bottom. Okay, very basic cake. So you want to give them a birthday card and you want to do better than before. So we can use that doodling scale to do this and make it much better idea. Okay, and maybe candle here too. Okay, let's do that too. But actually with a curve as well. Okay, so the curve should be like this, this, this. Okay, all right, and you can erase something you don't want it, and we can do the next step. We can erase these things. Okay. 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 Let's add something here. Okay. All right. Let's some icing on top. Okay. This one. This one. So far, so easy for you, and we can do more later soon. Let's use a pen to do it. Now let's do something decoration. For example, we can do some lines here, parallel curving to that too. So we can do this line, use a pen to do it this time, okay? Let's use pen, okay? And we can add a lot of patterns in there. For example, we can do something like decoration if you want. These things. You can do like these things. See, you can start to make pattern. Last time we have practiced. Um, so these ones, you just keep doing your own design. You can design whatever you want. Okay. You can design this way for these ones. Instead of just a simple cake drawing. You have to do more than that. And people will see, oh, I really appreciate your work. A lot of work on it. You can do a lot of work, but they are all easy. It's just repeating. The best thing is you repeat and you finally get a good drawing. And sometimes you can use start again with pencil again. Okay. Then you can do something else. Okay, for example, you can do these decoration. Yes. Finish this, and then you can do these little connections. Double line, these single pencil line. So feel like pretty good arrangement or design. You can do what we did last time. You can decorate these ones like those. Basically, like last time we have said, you have the darker uh, pattern, and you also have a gray pattern, and also a little bit darker on the bottom. Again, it's one. It's not a everything the same darkness. You need dark, medium, and lighter. You need this kind of a change to make that better somehow. And you can do any kind of pattern you want, and do anything you want. This kind of pattern, these things. And you can decorate inside to make that a little bit darker inside here. So you can do this to hatch that. And these can do that way. And later you can do that way. To make some kind of hatching a little bit darker, you need darker, lighter. Always change that. Some other different pattern if you want, you can do. Whatever, you can write numbers, you can write letters, you can draw patterns, you can draw flowers, you can do whatever you want, but just repeating and make sure, okay, make sure you have something lighter, something darker, something brighter. Okay. You can also use watercolor, um, Sharpie. You can use all kinds of things to do that. For this kind of thing, you better, if you have Sharpie, you can do that, but make sure under your table, you have some other paper, otherwise it will go through. Uh, so at this point, we can just use this to do that. So this kind of a hatching, you see, we are doing darker one, right? We can do darker one in this way. Yeah. So as you can do the same pattern. So that'll be a lot of work, but you can have fun with it. Uh, Similar to the bottom, but lighter the background. Somehow on the shiny part on top. Okay, that's done. Okay, that's another darker one, and we can do another darker one somewhere else. Maybe the bottom, we can do that. Or something like this one. Do here, in the middle, one more. And we can do middle again. See, that's middle and middle. This way will be easier to do that equally and under your control. Can't be perfect, but something good enough. Okay, and then you can do this color like this. And you can do by yourself. The best way, if you have the Sharpie like this, and you can use that to do it. So if you have Sharp, you leave these ones for Sharpie to do, the thicker ones. So that'll be easier to do this part. So yeah, kind of you can do all of these slowly and be careful. Do that tidy. That'll be great. So finish these things. Okay, some dark point. Okay. All right. So we keep adding some kind of patterns. So basically, I want to create something like a dark, medium, and lighter. And I can draw, as I said, I can draw flowers. Another one. So you can do all of these things. And keep adding these things. So these things are up to you. You can keep adding, keep doing your doodling. You can do something like okay. And you can erase some pencil line if you think that's obvious. If you don't bother, you you don't feel it's bothering, so you can just keep it, keep the pencil line. If you really want to erase that, like me, you can see it looks pretty good. And that's another kind of doodling. And you can doodle on different animals, little flowers, little uh, people. You can draw any kind of thing, but with the doodling patterns on it. You can just spend your time, and you can even draw a word, a letter, or something with this kind of technique. It's very useful. So you can color them interestingly way, be creative and color these, and maybe that is the here. Middle. Yeah, you can color all kind of way. Uh, remember, sometimes we can keep some part white. When coloring, you can do also creative. Can't be perfect, but sometimes it's just to adjust this to be with some idea, not always do the same, a little bit different, and sometimes do same. Um, just keep doing these things. Um, when you color, sometimes you can do darker, push harder for the coloring. Sometimes you can uh, push lighter and get gentle, uh, not very color, very dark colored. And remember, you keep some white area. Okay, don't have to be everything everything colored. You don't have to color everything. Just color something sometimes. Just give the good idea, good effect. So that's what I can do for this, and you can do your own way and your own design, okay, for these things. Yeah, I believe you can do amazing doodling for your anything.